Many years ago, I purchased this 20-liter Peak Design Everyday Backpack, and it has served me well for many, many years. I bought that to safely carry my camera gear and my mobile technology. Since then, I've purchased or reviewed its mobile gear, including the everyday cases that are on just about every phone I own, the mounting accessories that go with those everyday cases, as well as the slide camera straps that I've bought for myself and for gifts. All of that gear looks as good as it did the day that I picked it up, and I cannot say enough good things about Peak Design products. I've had its newest travel line refresh on hand for a couple of months, and I'm finally ready to share my experiences. Hello everybody, this is Matthew Miller, also known online as Palm Solo, and welcome to the Mobile with Matt channel. So this time I'm looking at some bags, and in June, Peak Design launched a refresh of its travel series of products. You can find everyday and travel series for most of its products with options for carrying camera gear, mobile tech, clothes, snacks, and more. Since Peak Design has so many options, there is a handy quiz on its website to help you find just what you need, and I recommend you give that a try. So let's start off with a list of the media samples that were sent along for me to evaluate, and then I'll look at them in a little bit more detail. So I was sent the 80-liter travel duffel that retails for $184.95 in sage, the 50-liter travel duffel, $154.95 in black, a packable tote that is available for $19.95, and I have the new sage color. Then the small tech pouch for $49.95 in charcoal, the ultralight packing cube, the fabric one in extra extra small, which is $14.95, the ultralight packing cube in extra small for $19.95, the ultralight packing cube fabric in small size for $24.95, and the ultralight packing cube in mesh small for $24.95, and we'll talk about those in a few minutes here. Now, to start off with, the highlights of this release really was the ultralight packing cubes. These are very lightweight pouches that are perfect for organizing loose gear. They have several different sizes, and we have all of these here. We have the extra extra small, the extra small, and then the small sizes in fabric, with the small, extra small in the mesh material. Now, there is a slight difference. Let me get a couple of the same size. So here we have an extra small in fabric and an extra small in the mesh material, which is kind of a see-through material, whereas this is more of a solid material. The extra small in the fabric is 2.5 liters, and the extra small in the mesh is 3 liters. So the mesh material ones are a little bit larger. They do have a little bit of stretch into that material as well, whereas the other ones have a more solid material that's more of that ripstop type stuff. And I really do like this white color for visibility and finding it. The fabric is a solid material, and it's called Terrashell. It looks, you can see, especially in the white one, there's kind of a ripstop type of material in there. And then the mesh is a stretchy, see-through, breathable type material that's a little bit lighter, and as I said, it has a little bit more capacity than the fabric ones. You can get a Peak Design cord hook carry strap, because these all have multiple hooks on them, so you can turn these into small sling bags, go around your back, and then they have a strap around the front. So taking a closer look at some of these, this one is the extra extra small, so the smallest that you can get in the fabric material. And for example, I have it in white here, and what I have inside is, you know, when I travel, I always have more than one watch. So I've got watch chargers and an extra watch in there. And you know, these packing cubes are great just for organizing your smaller things. And then in this one, this is the same fabric material, not the mesh, and this is in the black. This one here is the extra small, not the extra extra. And in there I've got loads of headlamps, nutrition from Tailwind, and some other things in there. And then there's the larger one, which is actually called a small packing cube, but it's quite a bit capacity in that small fabric packing cube. And in here, right now I currently have my Shocks bone conducting headphones. I've got, of course, my Vitcher glasses, and then some chargers and things like that. So it's a way to organize and keep all of that stuff in a manner that keeps it from flying all over your bag. So I really am enjoying all of these different bags. I'd have to say this one is beautiful. This is the new Eclipse color in the small mesh bag. I am partial to the fabric bags. I like the solid finish, but these mesh are nice for things that you want to breathe a little bit. And it's hard to see through there, but this material, I can see through it. It is mesh, and it's strong and well organized. Now, jumping over to the duffel bags, right? So this is the 80-liter duffel bag, and it is a large, big bag. And as you can see right now, it's kind of flat. There's actually magnets inside, strips of metal for the frame, and then some magnets inside to keep things in a more flat stage when you're not having it full or you want to take it with you. So this 80-liter one is the largest volume of any Peak Design bag that's ever been made. It's a great bag for ski trips, weekend camping trips, and more. It is designed as a check-in bag. This is too big for a carry-on, and it can hold 8 Peak Design packing units, and it weighs in at just 3 pounds, right? So let's take a quick little look around this one. So there's a shoulder strap you can easily remove if you want, 2 hand straps with leather, and you can connect these together and then have one strap like that to carry that. These bags are very similar, both the 50-liter and the 80-liter. They both have outside zippered bags with one pocket in there, and those are available on both sides. Nothing on the ends. The ends are pretty empty, with a couple of loops to be able to use those loops to reconfigure if you wanted to carry it as a backpack or a sling across your back. So there's one pocket on each side, and then there's also a pocket above that on each side. And inside there are some other mesh pockets interior to that. And then, of course, there's the main compartment, which zips open and is huge. This thing will hold a lot, including almost holding my whole self if I was to put myself in there. On the inside of this, there are mesh zippered bags on either side. One feature I like that's on both the 80-liter and the 50-liter is on the outside, there's a zipper on the top of the main compartment. You can use the loops on this zipper and kind of close it up and have a little bit of security, or these zippers have metal loops on them. You can use those metal loops and put in a TSA approved lock, so you can lock this bag when you check it. And one other small feature for security is with the top zipper on the side, there is actually, what you can do is before you zip it all the way, you slide the loop of that zipper and it goes through and into the inside of the bag. Now, if you come on the inside of the bag, you can have the end of the zipper there, and then you can put it around this little connection and have it secure in there. And now you have a locked main compartment, and the 2 upper zippers are connected and hard to get into. So it's not super secure, but it is better than nothing, and it will keep your contents pretty secure in there. Now, similarly to the 80-liter bag, there's the 50-liter bag. This one is actually designed and built so it can comply with U.S. domestic regulations for a carry-on. However, it slightly exceeds most international carry-on limits, so you may not be able to carry this on an international flight. And it's rated to hold 4 Peak Design packing or camera cubes, and very similar. Very large inside, has that very well constructed material for years of use. Same idea with 2 big pockets on the outside, and then in the inside a couple of zippered pockets, including one identification pocket as well. And then that same magnetic idea that folds down flat. And I really also like there's handles on either end, you know, as it's very convenient to carry duffels with that handle on the end. So that is present there as well. And that 50-liter weighs in at just 2.6 pounds. So I think I showed you, you could see in there, in both bags, the inside is a high visibility gray material. I love when companies use a light material on the inside of their bags so you actually find the things that are put inside those bags. And as I mentioned, 2 internal mesh pockets, 4 external zippered pockets. There's the hand strap, the crossbody strap, that lockable main pocket that I showed you, and it has a lifetime guarantee with 100% carbon neutral waterproof material. One of the other products sent along is this tiny little package here, and this is actually, as you can see, it fits just about in my palm of my hand. On the side it does say Peak Design Packable Tote. So this is a packable tote, and it has a loop on there so you can use a carabiner and connect it to any other bag. I actually throw this in my backpack, put it in my truck, things like that. So what's really handy with this is a very tiny size, very lightweight, just 80 grams. If you undo the button and you just kind of unroll it out, as you can see, this turns into a packable tote. And it's pretty good size. It has a comfortable single strap. The strap is not length adjustable or anything, so it is one length on the strap. And then the pocket that you use to carry it when it's all folded up can be used as a small interior pocket. Maybe your keys or something small. It won't really fit a phone. It's kind of too small for that. And the other benefit, rather than just a tote bag like I've seen, it actually zippers closed, so it's a pretty secure tote bag. This is a great little accessory to have. I think I mentioned earlier the price on this was $19.95. A nice little bag to have, perfect for trips to the store. We need a shopping bag, need to carry some extra things. And one thing to note is that it's a surface wash only bag. You're not supposed to machine wash that. So over the years, I've used different smaller bags to carry some of my other tech gear inside. And this is their small tech pouch, which is half the size of the Peak Design Tech Pouch, 1 liter design. And on the outside, there are no pockets or anything. There are 2 loops on the back side, so you can mount this. There's a nice zipper and the Peak Design logo. And then when you open that up, it's origami style 12 pocket layout. So there are plenty of pockets here. Over on one side, there's 3 little pockets, including an ID pocket, and then some fabric, stretchy fabric material to create a couple of central pockets, and then another big pocket. And over here on that one side that has the big pocket is a zipper, and you open that up and there's 3 other pockets inside there, which are perfect for Nintendo Switch games, SD cards, cables, things like that. Since I always travel with multiple phones and multiple watches, I have 2 phones in here right now with the cables as well. And I like the size of the smaller tech pouch. It is a VersaShell 40D material, 100% recycled weatherproof exterior, and it's really the perfect size for me. I have tried tech pouches, larger ones in the past. They've just been too big for the amount of gear that I carry, so this is the perfect size for me, and it was definitely something I recommend. So while I'm thrilled with the sage color and the size of the 80L duffel bag, I think that the 50L is actually the perfect size for me. This is great for weekend trips, and not always when I'm traveling on an airplane. I often will take a car and go someplace for travel, so pretty good size in here. I mean, say I'm gonna take a bunch of socks, my biking pants, biking shirts, my biking gloves in here, and then all those different tech pouches I had loaded up with different things, including my gear. Oh, grab the tech pouch with a couple of phones, grab a bike helmet to put in there as well. And I don't know if you can see, but even with all of that stuff in the main pocket, I probably am only at about 50% of what I will be taking with me. Has lovely handles there, easy to carry. You can see the size of it. Then I can also just grab it by the end, pick it up like this, carry it like this, or turn it into a backpack if I want, or a shoulder strap and carry that along with me. So what else is in the travel lineup? There are actually 29 different SKUs with several ultralight packing cubes, various colors of all of those products, including the sage and the black and the eclipse and the white cloud, I think it's called actually. So the ultralight packing cubes are really the hero of this launch of travel. They're also travel duffels in 35 liter and 65 liter, in addition to the 50 and the 80 that I showed you. Peak Design also offers travel backpacks. So there's a lot in the travel collection. And then of course we also have the existing everyday collection, like that everyday 20 liter bag that I've owned for, I don't know, maybe a decade. I've had it for a long time. I've been using Peak Design bags, phone cases, mounts, and straps for many years, and I'm excited to take these travel series products out for lots of fall travel that I already have planned and booked. The duffels provide a great option for suitcases, while the packing cubes keep all of those smaller things organized. I already carry the Packable Tote daily for short grocery trips and other times when I need help carrying things around. You can't go wrong with a Peak Design bag. Lifetime warranties, excellent quality, attractive colors, and thoughtful design elements in the pockets, the zippers, the handles, and the cross functionality of all of their gear. Their gear looks as good as the day you bought it years later. So thanks to Peak Design for sending along these bags for me to test out. I look forward to more great things and to many miles and decades of travel with these bags. With so many bag options on the Peak Design website, I do highly recommend that you use their online quiz to help you narrow down your options so that you purchase exactly what fits your needs best. Thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, share it with family and friends, and interact with me here. I'm ready to respond to the comments, and I look forward to answering and helping you guide your way through Peak Design. So stay tuned for more coverage of various types of products related to technology and mobility, including e-bikes, wearables, fitness and health gear, and more. May the mobile force be with you.